everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Lygia here with your new moon reading for April 20th, around the 20th for the Northern Hemisphere, and 21st. I know it's around that time for others, so depending upon where you are in the world. And this is a very interesting time because it coincides with a solar eclipse. And this is a total solar eclipse. We in the Northern Hemisphere from what I understand, are not going to be able to see it. However, look on a chart, search to see whether or not you are one of those individuals that will be able to view this. Just know that the energies are incredible at this time. Yeah, they're totally incredible at this time. So, with a new moon, we are looking at the newness. A completion of a cycle is done with the full moon, and now we're looking at a new scenario that will be in your life, a new cycle. And the cycles go with anything in your life, financially, economically, relationships, your job status, your creative projects, anything, your bodily cycles. Everything happens in cycles. And this is a very important cycle. What I'm seeing is the transformation into, as we shift in human consciousness, is getting greater and faster. And with the solar light codes that are coming in, the strong energies that are coming in from this solar eclipse, unbelievable. And shortly thereafter, in May, I believe it's around the middle of May, close to the middle of May, we also have a lunar eclipse. And that would be, actually, I think it's the full moon in that month. So basically, yeah, absolutely. We're looking at the combination of energies that are coming in as of now and will probably stay within the 6-month period before and after an eclipse. So yeah, we're going through some major shifts. And I mean, eclipse season usually happens twice a year, one in the springtime and one in more of the fall winter time, when I'm talking about the Northern Hemisphere. And I honestly see so much difference with people who are especially around the full moons or full moons and new moons. If you have an eclipse very close to it or at the same time, then you're looking at a heightened amount of energy. And I'm sure that that's why they usually say too that ambulance workers, firefighters, or police officers, they'll often find that there's more crime, more accidents, more issues at that time too, because we are magnetic beings, and what is coming in is changing us from the inside out, magnetically, as well as the magnetic fields around our cellular structures, as well as everything on the inside, our DNA, because of the solar energy that is coming in. So we are really going through some major shifts right now. And interestingly, for this new moon, we actually do not have any of my moonology decks that are speaking this time. We're going to be looking at The Energy of Spirit by Sandra Ann Taylor. So this is a very interesting deck as well, because it's more straightforward and will give you some interesting messages towards this particular time period, and probably giving you a little bit of momentum for the days or weeks to come afterwards. So let's go right into it. I've picked 3 cards and I haven't looked at them, so let's look at them together. The first card says, "Up from the depths, releasing difficulty." Okay. Now, what I find about this card, or basically just what it's saying right now, is we are definitely looking at the last bit of karmic, letting go of karmic reactions, karmic experiences from our past lives. And I say past lives, basically the concurrent lives that we've lived, the incarnations. And it is at this time too, especially if you want to bring in some newness, you want to bring in a new situation in your life, circumstances that are different, you're going to have to release something that's difficult, releasing something that you do not need anymore. That could be guilt, that could be shame, that could be sadness, that could be anger, that could be fear, a lot of fear right now. So releasing this difficulty, releasing that emotion or that emotional energy that is trapped and staying and kind of stagnant. So that's one thing. But 2, also the difficulties that you might find at this time. Looking around in the chaotic world that we're seeing right now, let go of the fear, the anticipation of something not so wonderful coming up. And if you do let go of any difficulties with regards to that, and or difficulties in a relationship, difficulties in your job, you will start to find more peacefulness coming in. So I would like to read the guidebook anyways, just to see what is being said, can be added to this message. So a woman rising from a dark, watery place, heading upstairs that leads to a brilliant, peaceful light. This card foretells a time of great release for you. An all-consuming issue is about to be resolved, or at least it is moving in the right direction. This difficult experience may relate to ongoing hostilities at work, financial problems, or unhappy relationships. Perhaps the depths you're coming out of are profoundly personal. It's also possible you've been in a deep depression, dealing with chronic anxiety, or lost in an ocean of grief. Whatever the source of sadness or frustration, the light of divine love is shining down, healing the situation. Although there may still be some remaining steps before resolving this problem, rest assured that a bright new beginning is near. Oh, what a lovely, lovely sentiment, especially knowing that we are going through, so we're ramping up when it comes to our consciousness increasing. And as we do that, we are naturally bringing in new energy, but we're also being bombarded with so many different emotions from all over the place. So this is kind of a recipe of how to deal with the emotions that you have that might rise up from different situations that you will find in your life. And at this particular time, it's saying it's a resolution. And it's true. This is basically a time, it's a springtime, there's transition here in the Northern Hemisphere, and basically there's transformations happening. And with that, we're sweeping out the old and bringing in the new. That's pretty much spring cleaning, not only in our environment, but also on the inside. Let go of those emotions so that you can bring in a better benefit, blessing into your life. Also, knowing that there is a good possibility too, as this consciousness is increasing, that you're going to let go of anything that could be blocking you, resolution for certain items, especially when we are releasing karmic experiences, not only consciously, but also in our dreams. So that is a wonderful, wonderful way of looking at this time period. Also, let's look at our second card. Past life guides, karmic lessons, present assistance. Okay, well, you can't make this stuff up. Ooh, wow, that's bright, hey? Sorry. Anyhow, past life guides. Our guides are telling us and helping us with karmic lessons, giving us assistance, and especially knowing that we are at the moment, because of all of the energies that are coming in, we are certainly noticing who our guides are and how we can be helped, and giving us blessings at this time. There's a momentum actually of getting things done and wanting to do certain things, motivated to achieve a particular, say, finish a creative project, just go, kind of on a galloping horse, wherever it is that you are. Maybe really good things are happening in the relationship. Maybe things are not, they're resolving because you're ending a toxic relationship. There could be so many different things that are happening, but what they're saying here is we have guides that are helping us to let go of the past, as well as resolving karmic lessons and helping us within our present situations. So interestingly, it's the next card. So let's look at this card, in the guidebook. Your soul moves from lifetime to lifetime, and great bonds are forged in families and during such shared experiences as love, gain, and loss. This card indicates the presence of past life guides, people you connected with long ago who want to assist you with your karmic lessons now. Some have very specific intentions that actually rekindle their previous influence. For example, a husband from a past life could help bring a new husband to you in this lifetime. A business partner from a previous incarnation may aid you in professional decisions now. Someone who was once your spiritual teacher may be currently giving you guidance or leading you to an important new practice. So, if you have present questions, ask your past life guides to bring the understanding you need. You may even get a sense of past events and understand their relevance in a current situation. If you're trying to manifest love, healing, or financial success, invite the assistance of your caring past life connections who are with you still and have more power than you think. So I'm also going to read the reverse. So if this card was picked upside down, I'm going to read this too because it might actually resonate with some of you. When this card is reversed, it reveals an important calling from a very specific, closely connected past life guide who is trying to bring you information about a significant issue in your life right now. If a problem has been consuming your time, energy, and emotions, excuse me, it may be an important karmic lesson. Consider present patterns and ask your past life pals to help you learn the lesson and shift old unwanted energies. In fact, healing present patterns is a vital part of the karmic process. Check the surrounding cards in a spread or pull for more for further information on the lesson to be learned. So this is actually going to be as part of the three that I picked. Connect with your guides for helping in clearing negative karma. The spirits who were close to you long ago desire to continue supporting you. So this is definitely about letting go and finding the patterns that might have occurred in your past, whether you can recall them right now or actually know that somehow, a strange dream kind of brings you into this kind of moment, that aha moment that says, wait a second, I see how this actually reflects the dream reflects to something I have today or some situation that I'm in today. So what is happening that we're getting help in order to discover the synchronicities of certain situations. What has happened in the past? Maybe what you want to do is be the conscious observer and just stand there and watch. Take a look at some of the things that led to the outcome of the circumstance you're in right now and see if there is a synchronicity. Maybe you're at a particular wonderful part in your life right now and you want to see how that synchronous set of circumstances led to this time. Now's the time to look at it and just take a good peek at it and basically let it go so that you can bring something new in. So let's look at the last card, see how all three of these work together. Sensitivity and strength, tapping the forces within. So that's an anvil in case you're wondering what that is, because the lighting is strange. Tapping the forces within. This is lovely too, because you are being asked at this time to try as desperately as you can to foster unconditional love, to bring in and open the heart, bring in that love and send it out into the world. And this is tapping into that force, that powerful force of unlimited potential, universal power within you so that you can draw conclusions and let them go. And then also know that you are definitely in tune for abundance at this time. That as soon as you start to look at what you have on the inside and what kind of circumstances you've been in, you can also see how this will create who you are today to become something much better as well. And we are becoming something incredible, something that we have never seen in our entire lives. So due to the human shift in consciousness that is happening. So let's take a look at this card and see how it resonates with certain people and how it reflects within the other two cards telling a story. A situation calls for some sensitivity now. It may be an issue with a friend or someone at work or in your family. Even if it's in your nature to be strong, in control, and sometimes even aggressive, remember that it's possible to be both tender and strong at the same time. This card upright is telling you to pause and resist any old urge to plow through things, considering the peace and compassion you could introduce into a sense or a tense or tenuous situation. When you look at the situation with flexibility and calm clarity, you bring gentle, receptive yin energy to the issue. Then your sensitivity and strength will come together in vibrations as powerful and as soothing as the sun's rays. And boy, are we getting a lot of that. So, one of the things that it's also saying too, that we have the power to draw upon the strength within and know that we have the courage to do this. We picked this time to come here at at this particular time in history before actually incarnating into this existence, and it's definitely not an easy one. So we came here knowing that and realizing that we do have the strength to go through here, to go through this existence, to understand what the chaos around us is representing, this transformation into something brand spanking new, and realizing that systems have to fall. The old is being shed at this time, and the new is coming in slowly but surely. We're seeing some of that, the inklings of it coming in into the new world, into this world. But what we can see more of is how it's affecting our lives, how the light codes coming in from the sun, the solar energy is penetrating our cells, and basically changing us from the inside out, and how the strength to do this is building almost naturally, innately, because we have this innate power within us. It's just becoming more consciously realized. So how do these cards move together for this particular time of the new moon and solar eclipse? Well, we're releasing difficulties. We're not we're at the stage now that we don't need the difficulties. We're letting things go. We're realizing that something is being resolved at this time. We're also finding that the resolution could be of karmic lessons, and we're getting help at this particular time too. Not only are we getting help to let go of the karmic experiences that we've had in incarnations, but we're also getting help for the shift as we are moving higher and higher into our consciousness evolution. And then we can tap into the forces within us, which offer courage and strength to deal with this, to go through this, to realize that things around us may fall apart. We may be losing people. We may be losing our job, our relationships. So many different changes in the financial, say, for things that are going to be happening. Even our own place in the world geographically, we might have to let go of our homes so that we can move somewhere else, or whatever the case is. A lot of changes are happening, and at this time we can draw upon the courage that we have on the inside, plus the help that we're getting at this time. It is very, very iconic that all of this is happening all at the same time, but it's also very necessary. And as we do this, we are personally, I'm looking at something better to come. I know that the best is yet to come, and I am looking forward to that new shift and that shift into something different. So with that, I wanted to also let you know that, or at least bring you to the attention of my website, takebackyourpower.live, and sign up for my newsletter in there. I'm giving weekly channelings about the week ahead, and there's some really interesting things coming up that my guides are giving us. So at this point, we're looking at what's different and the changes in the shift that's going on, and what we have to look forward to. So please go to the website, sign up for the newsletter so that you can get more messages about what's coming up from loving guides that are way more knowledgeable than I am in my conscious little world here. So as well, if you enjoy the videos, please hit that subscribe button and like this video. And I hope to see you in the near future, because I will be posting more videos. So thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the near future. Have a wonderful new moon in Aries, as well as the solar eclipse. Get out there and see that if you can. All right. Bye for now.